Good morning. We are going to go over pressure conversions today, talk about our setup of our problems, what our conversion factors are, and what is important with our answer. All right. First thing we need to talk about are those pressure conversions. We've discussed them in the past. We have our 1 ATM equals 760 torr equals 760 millimeters of mercury equals that 101.325 kPa. All right. Each one of these are equivalent to one another. It's kind of like talking about years to days to weeks to months, right? We can convert between all of those units. We can convert between all of these units. Now we've talked about our conversion factors from the beginning of the year. We have, right, setting it up, how we're going to do our problem. This is always going to be what you are given in the equation. This is what you are going to. And this is what you are coming from. So setting it up, that given and coming from, those units should always match no matter what, because they need to cancel each other out. So these units here will always match one another. Once we get this set up, we're going to multiply across the top, divide by the bottom, just like the setup suggests, and then go ahead and solve this out. Now, when we get our answer, we need to always have the correct number of sig figs. Remember, your sig figs have to match the number of sig figs in the given part of the equation. And then always remember to write your units, all right, as part of your answer. So we're going to take a look at these three problems here. Again, what are you given, going to, coming from? Set up the problem first, then go ahead and worry about your conversion factor. All right. So for number one, we're going to set up our fence post here first before doing anything else. 1.25 ATM is equal to how many mmHg, millimeters of mercury? So what I am given in the problem is going to be this 1.25 ATM. So given 1.25 ATM going to how many mmHg, millimeters of mercury? I am going to mmHg. All right, and then we said, again, whatever you are given in the problem comes right down here to the bottom. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and put ATM right here. Those need to match. Now that I have it set up, now I can focus on putting my numbers in. ATM has a 1, so ATM is going to get a 1. mmHg has a 760, so mmHg is going to get 760. So in this case then, I'm going to go ahead and plug this into my equation. 1.25 times 760. I can divide it by that 1, but we know it's just going to be the exact same thing. All right, and I can get what that answer is going to come out to. 1.25 times 760. Out of my calculator, I get the answer of 950. Okay, now with this, I need to look at my significant figures. 1.25 has 3 sig figs, so my answer needs to have 3 significant figures as well. That 9 is going to be my first sig fig, 5 is my second sig fig, 0 is my third sig fig. I have to put that decimal to make 0 significant. So 950 decimal has those 3 significant figures, and then my answer of mmHg, okay, for number one. So given, going to, coming from, set it up each time, okay? All right, here we go. Number two, given, going to, coming from, we are given 43.2 kPa in the problem. Convert 43.2 kPa into ATM. I am going to ATM. And then remember in the bottom, bring that unit right down, kPa. KPA up top here. KPA has that 101.325. So for KPA, I'm going to put in that 101.325. And ATM is going to get that 1. Again, multiply across the top, divide by the bottom. 43.2 times 1 is going to be the same thing, divided by that 101.325. And in this case, our calculator is going to give us an answer of 0.42633508. And I need to figure out where to cut this one off. So in this case, all right, my 43.2 has 3 significant figures. Remember that 0 is not significant. 4, 2, 6, 3 sig figs. Cut it off after there. 3 rounds down, we have 0.426 ATM as your answer. Okay, so setting those problems up, solving those out. Answer key will be on Schoology. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, have a great day.